Let's head out to the great state of Texas in Denton, Texas, where the Tulane Green Wave hit the road to take on North Texas. 12 p.m. kickoff on ESPN2 on Saturday. Tulane currently favored in this one by 2 scores. Well, a little over a score, I guess one plus a 2 point conversion, 8 point spread in this matchup. And these two teams, I believe they're both in the American Athletic Conference, if I'm not mistaken. Brad's shaking his head yes to confirm. So we'll roll with that. Brad, this is an intriguing matchup. Two teams that we really haven't talked about this year, but overall, these are two programs that are really fun to watch, have really explosive offenses, really good programs, really rich history. And I say rich history, we're not talking about Texas or Miami or Nebraska in terms of history, but just in terms of college football, it's fun to talk about these two schools. Brad, I'll turn it over to you. Thoughts on this AAC game and who comes out on top in Denton, Texas?
Yeah, they absolutely, man, you hit the nail on the head. Just two teams that have really done an incredible job this year. Everyone was wondering what is Tulane going to look like post Willie Fritz and John Summerall, who is in his first year course coming from Troy. He's done an incredible job, man. I've been really impressed with what he has done. Has just got them ready to play, and I mean Tulane just guys they just keep on rolling. I know Rooster's going to talk about their really talented running back, so not going to take away from that, but watch out for that, guys. I want to real quickly hit on Tulane's got a young offensive coordinator by the name of Joe Craddock, and I think is a guy that he's going to get some offers. Oklahoma's OC job just came open. That he may be a name to watch, but I think he is definitely going to get some offers to go to the Power Four conferences, and he had an unbelievable offense at Troy the past couple years, and that's continued. Jumping over to North Texas once again, kind of keeping up with the coaching theme. I'm a big fan of their head coach Eric Morris. He played at Texas Tech, so he is familiar with the state of Texas. He recruits really well. They run a fun offense. This is a big one in the American. Both these teams are very much still alive. Of course, we mentioned Army and Navy still being both undefeated. They are kind of the leaders right now, but these two teams are still very much in it. I'm going with a little bit of an upset here. I'm going with North Texas. They're very balanced on offense. 360 yards passing the game, 167 on the ground. Obviously, they're a throw first offense, but their quarterback Chandler Morris, I think he makes some plays, and I think North Texas. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think they outscore Tulane, obviously, and they get an upset.
Wow, Brad, I was not expecting that. Here we stand in Denton, Texas. Brad takes the upset in North Texas. Rooster, I'll turn it over to you. Thoughts on this game, and are you also taking the upset, or are you going to go with the favorite in this one?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Brad kind of took my thunder right there. I was thinking I was going to go with North Texas right there. I mean, Tulane, they got Hughes back for another season. He's having a phenomenal year, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. He decided, I guess he came back this season. I mean, they lost Pratt. They lost Pratt at quarterback. That's a lethal blow. They lost their coach. I mean, they had a lot going against them, and then Hughes is still balling out. But Nate, one of the teams I took NCAA 25 to rebuild was the North Texas Mean Green. And let me tell you something: their run game in that, I don't know if y'all played. Their run game is absolutely lethal in that game. They just have people going all over the place. They drop 50 points a game. So I mean, not gonna lie. I may not have too deep of research, but I'm taking North Texas because I know they got a lethal offense, and I know they can score some points. And while they are the underdog, the home factor has to count for something. So I'm going to take the North Texas Mean Green in this one.
Wow. 2 upset picks to start this game day preview and prediction of this game. If you're listening to the show, I want you to come in real closely. I want you to listen to this. Saturday at 12, North Texas, that crowd's going to be roaring. They're going to be wearing all green. It's a green out. So those fans are going to be ready to go in Denton, Texas. Both teams enter this contest at 5-2, which means whoever wins this game gets bowl eligible. I hear a dog barking. I don't know where it's coming from, and that has nothing to do with my pick. When I look at these two teams, though, on a serious note, they're pretty balanced. I mean, both of these teams come in with good run game, good defense, but I'm going to take the favorite. And this is not a Kirk Herbstreit move. I truly believe the Tulane Green Wave are the better team in this game. And even though they're going to face a hostile environment in Denton, Texas, I think their defense is the edge. We often talk about their offense in a lot of these games for Tulane, but when you look at their defense and their special teams, they're scoring great as well. So I'm going to take the Tulane Green Wave and a close one. I know it's kind of anticlimactic with my pick, but this is going to be an interesting and fun game come Saturday. It's definitely going to be one that you want to keep an eye on at 12 o'clock on ESPN2. Let us know down in the comments who you think is going to come out on top in this AAC matchup in Denton, Texas.